besties, how are we doing today? Welcome to another sorting photo cards video. This is going to be part one of a two-parter, basically because I have a ridiculous amount of cards in here to sort. A good chunk of it is actually just ateez, so that's going to be part two. So I guess if you like those interdimensional traveling pirates, then tune into that part. That will be for you. It'll be album and non-album. I've got like so much stuff from Will in here, so yeah, just in time for golden hour. I also have a lot of my other groups, which is what we're going to be focusing on today. Let me just show you the extent of this. I don't know how it's gotten to this point. Like, this is what we're working with, but a lot of it is actually just ateez. So if let's see what I actually have that's not ateez. This is all of my ateez stuff that I have to sort away next week. And then this is everything I have to sort away today. It's still a pretty good mix of different groups, different pubs, album stuff, sort of kind of everything, everyone. So this is what we're going to be dealing with today, and this is going to be next week, because this definitely deserves its own video. Like, are we joking? Now, I do need to go through and sleeve some stuff and sort it into the right piles, so that will take me a minute. I have returned. Somehow I had exactly enough small size or like Japanese size sleeves for all of my A5 binder stuff. I have a pretty good chunk of A4 binder stuff as well. We've got a couple different binders in here. So I think this is the order in which we are going to go today. As usual, I keep sort of alt or lots of card groups to the end. So I have a good chunk of the newest Twice comeback, and I have a lot of IVE non-album. I just have one album card, but this is the first video I filmed since IVE Switch has come out. What do you think of the album? It's so good, but I'll talk more about that when I get to the actual IVE stuff. This is the order we're gonna go in, so I'm gonna grab my A5s and we'll get started. I swear having photo card binders is like free weightlifting. Okay, I just want to preface me going into this binder, because I know this is like my Hybe group binder, that I have been actively boycotting Hybe, whether it's taking their music out of my playlist, skipping them whenever they come on shuffle, when I've been listening on like Spotify recommendations, that sort of thing. And I do have some cards from the newer comebacks of TXT and Le Sserafim. Some of them were cross trades, like this was a cross trade for an IVE card, and there's also, I got gifted these two. So yeah, a lot of these have just been trades from cards that I've already had. So like these ones for Unforgiven were cards that I already had. These freefall ones were from cards that I already had. But since I was made aware of it, I'm not really active much on like Hybe stan area, like Twitter or anything like that. But I've seen from mutuals, one of my best friends is an army, and once they let me know about like the boycott, I have also been actively boycotting. I just feel it's the good person thing to do. I just wanted to preface that before I moved into this, because I'm aware that like this is Hybe related content, like this section of the video at least. So thank you for listening to my TED talk. For Taehyun, I have 3 cards to finish off Free Fall. I traded for these with one of my mutuals, and this one was a cross trade as well, so I'm very happy about that. So that one just goes in there. That finishes off my album cards, and then these finish off my Weverse versions. Lovely, lovely. Then I did not set up for tomorrow as I thought I wouldn't have. And I have 2 cards, so I'm just going to put in a page for these 2 and we'll see where we go from there. I'm just going to pop in 1 page. I don't know what order these go in at all. We're going to pop them in just like this. I'll just put in 1 page for now because I'm not actively getting these myself, like through my own polls and stuff. So ta-da! This is what I have for Taehyun, and then into La Seraphim, move straight through until Unforgiven. Here we go. I'm still missing this. This is the only Kazuo card I'm missing for before Easy. These for Unforgiven. So this is where the dog card goes. I had one of these already. Then I gave it to my friend who I had for Secret Santa because that was on his wish list. So yay, got another one. And then I have the last unit I was missing. And I think I was going to swap these out. And I was thinking about maybe putting this in the front of my binder. So I'll just leave that there for now. And then this is the QR card for the Weverse version. So that's the Unforgiven Weverse version finished. I literally just need this 1 compact card, Kazuo Come Home. And then this was my Easy section. For photo book cards, I have 2 Kazuos. I don't know what way they go in. I just know that this version was first. This is the Balmy Flex. This was actually my least favorite concept, but someone cross-traded with me for this one, and this was the version of Easy that I did pre-order before I was aware of the boycott. So they go in there, and then it'll be the 3rd version, whatever that is. And then I did indeed get the compact versions for my members, and my friend pre-ordered them from Weverse, so I have these. They're really stinking cute. I'm gonna pop these in here as well. So Yunjin and Kazuo. Actually, I might just put them here for now. That'll work. That'll do. That'll do for me. Just means I don't have to go and get another page out. So that is it for the Hybe section of the video. Woohoo! Let's move on to non-Hybe groups. Now this is my Dreamcatcher, Luna. What else do I have? I think I just have Dreamcatcher and Eve today. Yeah. I need to add more pages here as well, don't I? Sigh. But what I am gonna do, oh my god, I'm going to swap one of these out because I have Octopus Yuhyun. I'm actually gonna put her here, I think. That'll be cute. She's gonna go right here. Pride of place. You belong there, baby. Yay! Finally, and then I have some older cards. I actually have 2 Alone in the City cards and 2 Tree of Language cards. I think for now, just because I don't need 1 page for 1 card. And guess who's out of A5 pages? It's me. So I'm going to put Alone in the City up here. And then I'm going to put Braid of Dream just on the back here. Just so it's safe. I will fix this later. I have so many full pages for Yuhyun now. It's so good. Then this is where I need to go. I have the last 2 cards for versus villains. So I'm now all caught up on new comebacks for Yuhyun. Beautiful, amazing, iconic. And then my extra stuff, I have a trading card to put where? I have Glasses Hand-On from the trading cards, and now I just need Cloak Hand-On. If she would like to come home, I would really love that. Then I will be complete for my Luck Inside 7 Doors trading cards. I really do need to find it though, because the longer I wait, the harder these are going to be to get. I don't have anything for Purple Kiss, but their comeback was really good. If you have listened to it, please tune in. When I get cards for Swan, they will go right on here. Then I have an Eve card. I don't know where I'm gonna put it because I don't really have space, and I have these hash cards here. So I'm like, do I put it here? Do I put it in the space right here? I might put her in here. And I have seen the rumors of apparently Eve might be debuting solo in the next couple of months. Please come back, Queen. Whenever she does debut solo, I definitely want to try and collect her. I hope that she's not going to become a soloist that has too many cards. Yenna. Hopefully she's collectible. I would really love to do that, and I would really also love to go back for her older Luna cards because I did finish Flip That. I just think it would be really cool if I could like collect her older stuff too, because I do have Hash done too. I know it's probably unlikely that I'm ever going to get her butterfly cards, but I would really love to. Like the My Not era cards and stuff like that, I think it would be really cool to collect, so maybe in the future I will be able to do that. But that's it for my A5 binders. We're now going to go into my miscellaneous binder. Let's talk about Triple S. One of my top favorite current pastimes right now, aka talking about Triple S. Let's go. I have 3 Triple S cards today. Finishing my Triple S collection. Yeah, I'm done with Triple S album cards up to the current comeback. And you know what happened today? The current comeback. This Sumin arrived literally yesterday. Girls Never Die came out 2 hours ago. Oh my god. Basically, I was literally just missing 1 access card. I was missing 1 evolution card for Sumin, 1 evolution card for Nakyung. I have all 3 of those cards today. I'm so excited to see the new objects I have to collect. I'm very, very excited. I am so unbelievably thrilled that Triple S are back. The album is so good. I've only listened to it all the way through twice, but it's so good. It's so good. Please, please tune into Triple S's comeback. They've already beaten the record first day sales with this new mini. I am so proud of them. The music video is literally insane. I am so on the floor about this. Like, I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy. I love Triple S. I love collecting Triple S. I just think Triple S is so true. First of all, I have the absolute star of the show. I have Nakyung 209A from Acid Angels from Asia. Access, first mini album, first single album, whatever it is. Yep. The unit that started it all, the original 4. I have the last Nakyung card, and when I tell you, I screamed when this person went into my DM requests, because it turns out they were a subscriber. Hi, if you're watching this, you saved my entire Triple S collection, like genuinely. All, like, my hopes were dashed. I was like, I'm never gonna get this card, I'm never gonna finish Nakyung, like, it's gonna haunt me forever. I put out an ISO post, and then like, you came down like a shining angel and you were like, hi, do you want to trade for the hearing card you have? And I was like, are you kidding? So yeah, I can't remember your username right now. It's honestly, it's lost in my brain. Thank you so much. You made my entire month. Like, are we joking? And yes, before anyone comments, I am aware that Crystallize was after Assemble, but it's for the sake of the setup. The setup is good. I love the setup. I enjoy this setup a lot. So that's it for access and aesthetic. So we're fully complete on this page. Oh my god. But also I kind of have an extra card on the way, a little side quest of mine. I somehow found Nakyung's Hello 82 pop from this album, and it's gonna go right here. And so I'll have 5 Nakyung and 4 Sumin. We're gonna ignore it because aesthetic never had a Hello 82 pop that like looked like one of these. So yeah, it's complete already, but I have a side quest and I'm gonna add it right there when it arrives. Speaking of side quests, they did a Hello 82 pop for this one. I now have this on my wish list. It's the Nakyung equivalent of this Sumin. It's the Hello 82 like 209A for Assemble, not Assemble 24, Assemble 2023, the 10-member one. So for now, I've set it up as if Nakyung is gonna go there. Well, will she ever come home? Who knows? God knows. We're going to finish Evolution today. I have Sumin's 207. Beautiful, amazing, iconic. And I have Nakyung's 208. And the kitty girl cards, it's so good. So now my Triple S collection is pretty much complete up until the current comeback, which is Girls Never Die. It's so good, please stream. And I am now aware that my Assemble 24 setup is now obsolete because they announced another version of the album, the OMA, the Object Music album, is that what it's called? There's 4 objects per member to collect for this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change it, I think, to a setup like this. So I'm gonna have Sumin and then Nakyung, and then on the next page I'm gonna have Sohyun, and then I'm gonna have a 4th member, I think, just for the sake of the layout because I think it'll look really nice. But I don't know which member that's going to be yet. I want to wait until we see all the objects, and then I'm going to decide whose I like best, who I'm going to put here. Potential candidates just from my bias line, Lin, Kaede, Jiyeon, because even though I know she's super new, I think she's really cute. Also, Shinwi. This is going to update and change. I need to put another page in. We'll ignore that for now. That's it for Triple S, but please do go check out their newest comeback, Girls Never Die. The music video is kind of insane. And support their OT24 debut. Thank you. Kiss of Life. I got my signed copy of Midas Touch. I have a Hello 82 pop for Hannah, who's going to go in the middle. Then I pulled one of her photo book cards as well. I pulled this one where she looks like an angel. So I'm going to put that one in here as well. If you were not here for my setup video, we're dedicating a whole page to Midas Touch. This middle spot is either just going to be a filler spot, or if I get another pop, it's going to go in here. I am in another group order to get a pop to go right here. This is where the solo photo cards are going to go, and then one of the units for each other member of Kiss of Life. And I have the Natty and Hannah unit on the way. So I just need Julie and I just need Belle. Now I have some itzy cards because we're going to catch up on Chaeryeong. And as you may or may not have known, I compacted this. So because itzy have so many versions now, I decided I didn't want to collect all of Chaeryeong's cards. I kind of made it selective. Like for Born to Be, we are just collecting the normal photo book cards, which are these ones. I think these cards are really pretty. I really love this one, so I'm gonna put this one in the other like middle slot because this was my favorite card from last era. This is my favorite card from this era. This is a autograph one, so I have to do one of these ones next. I think I'm gonna do this one, and then it will be this one, and then last of all this one. Amazing! So we are now up to date on Chaeryeong, which I did not expect to be updated with Chaeryeong, but I claimed 2 sets of inclusions from my friend Chloe, and she sent over my stuff from the Netherlands, so yay! We are catching up and completing so many things today. This binder is looking so good. I can't get over this first page. It's insane. For Twice, I think I'm finishing Zone today. And I also have some stuff for their latest comeback. So let me get there. Okay, for Sana's page, I just have one card. I have her Digipack card. So that will go right here. So I'm literally just missing 2 of her Nemo versions. I have not been looking for these because I really wanted to trade my pulls. I pulled a Chewy for this version and I pulled Jonghyun for this version. I wanted to trade that for either of my members. Literally no one wanted to trade with me. So I'm thinking that I'm just gonna change that so it's trade or sale, sell them, and then try and find the other Nemo cards on here. I'm very blessed that I pulled this one because these still go for quite overpriced, but these are going to be a struggle to find. I think I feel like it's just going to be a Neokyo job. Bite the bullet and get it, because I really do want to complete this page. Like, this page is going to look so nice when it's done, so I really want to complete that. And for Jihyo, I was missing a lot more stuff for her than I was for Sana. I have 4 cards for Jihyo today. It's going to be pretty much the same situation, I think. Yeah, I just am missing these 2 Nemo cards. So let's remember where this is going to go. So the crown one goes in the bottom because it's a Nemo card. Then the blast version is in the middle. And then the Digipack Pop goes on the right hand side. Thank you, Carl, for this one. Che the House, Mega Surf. And then this version goes in here. I think I ended up double trading for this one, but I don't really mind too much. So yeah, I'm missing the same 2 cards for both of my members. No one wants to trade with me, even though I've been like reposting and reposting and reposting. So I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and buy them. Then for my OT9 set, it's going badly. These are the only photo book cards I'm missing, but because they're cute, because they're the Bear Hood cards, no one wants to trade with me because I don't have Bear Hood cards in return. I just have normal photo book cards. So I think as well for them, it's going to be a case of me having to go out and buy these and sell my other cards because no one wants to trade with me. It's really frustrating, but we will get there. I've collected difficult OT9 sets in the past, so yeah, we'll get through it. I'll get over it. Now, to finish off the Twice binder section, I think I'm finishing Zone today. Maybe? Or am I missing 1? Yeah, I think I'm missing 1. Never mind, we're not finishing Zone today. I really thought I was. I think I have the other one on the way, and that's why I think I'm finished. But yeah, she's on the way, the last one. That's fine. Okay, so I have 2 for the Z version, whatever you want to call it. It's a Z version in English. So just missing that 1 card, and then we're finishing this page at least. This is my favorite page, I think, just because I love this version of the album. I have the last Digipack card for Jihyo. So that is all done at least. Literally just this 1 card I'm missing. Then I don't have anything else for Twice, but I do have Jihyo's monograph for With Youth on the way. I think the monograph, last I heard, shipped to the Go manager, but they haven't received it yet. So I do have Jihyo's card on the way at least, and whenever I get cards to fill in between Twicegram and Eyes Wide Open, I'll put them here, and then when I eventually fill up this page, I will then actually move them to where they're supposed to be. So cool, that's pretty much it for Twice. All we have left is IVE today. I have literally 1 album card because I have 1 platform version for Body Era, one of my last 2 ot6 cards I need. So this is my album binder. I have 1 card to put in here. Oh, also I am up Wonyoung. Did I mention that? I have up Wonyoung. So let me speed through to Body Era. right here. I am very afraid to say that I think this Liz has been lost in the post, because it definitely does not take a month for things to arrive from France. It's a 1-hour flight. I am just gonna say that I have actually not completed ot6 IVE in time for IVE switch like I thought I had, because I am still missing this Liz card. So yeah, but I will be completing a new line today because I do have Eugen's platform card at least. Thank you, Eugen. So yeah, I just need this Liz card, and then when I get my IVE switch albums, we will make progress. So yeah, so much more room to grow. I'm so happy I split up my IVE binders, honestly. There's so much more room in here. My cards are so much more safer than they used to be. Last binder of the video. It's my IVE non-album binder. Well, IVE non-album and Pops binder. Oh, I don't think I made room for anything. Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna take a while. First of all, I need to take this out because I have an 11 Make Star Pop here. I believe this is Make Star 2. It's one of them. I have another 11 Era Pop, and every time I get an 11 Era Pop, everyone cheers. So yay, 11 Era. Honestly, whenever I find one of these not overpriced, it's a miracle. So let's skip past Love Dive. Now I have another pop to put back for Love Dive. We're gonna pop that other one back in here. Beautiful. Now, how many do I have for Afterlike? I have 2 Afterlike pops, so I need to make room for it. I have these 2. You are Afterlike. Keep that one there. This is for 11 Japanese version. These are IVE, so that's fine. I can fit these in after IVE, which is here. Oh, it's just a continuing cycle of moving everything down. Maybe do this because this is cute. Then this is for IVE mine, which I still have stuff on the way for, to be fair. I took this out to put it in a photo card holder. Don't worry about that. I think everything else I have is for IVE mine. No? IVE mine? Yeah, all of this is for IVE mine. So I'm gonna have to put in another page before IVE switch. Okay, let's just put in what we can. Keep that one there. Put this here. So I have this enamel pre-order. I have a lot of my Chinese pops coming, basically. This is I Do Stage 2. Then I need to get another page. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pops for IVE switch, by the way, are going well. They're coming thick and fast. As to be expected with such a tight turnaround for promoting before going back on tour. Currently, my goes have won 4 fan signs this era, and all of them have happened. 3 of them were raffles, 1 of them was actually for me as well. I applied for MMT as I usually do, and I applied for G1, and I had that yesterday, and oh my god, it went so well. MMT had a bit of a crispy connection than they usually do, but like it still was a good call. So I am quite happy with that, and I can't wait to see my signed album when it arrives. I want to put this one in the middle because it's cute, but yeah, it was really nice to talk to G1 again. I got to tell her that like I did get tickets for London. Basically last time we spoke, it was November last year. It was about 10 days before her birthday, and it was right before ticket sales for Europe, and I let her know that I was gonna try for tickets. I was like, I'm gonna try and get the best tickets I can so I can see you. But yesterday I got to tell her that like I actually did get tickets and they're pretty good tickets. So I'll see you next month, basically, which was an insane thing to say to G1 when it's almost my 900 days of her debuting and me biasing her. It's not 900 days of me ulting her, but it's not that far off. So it was kind of really crazy after all this time. I mean, it's only been like 2.5 years that I finally got to say like, I'm going to see you like perform in person. Yeah, that was really special. And I'm really grateful for anyone who joined my MMT Go and helped me talk to G1 again. I need to update this for last week's fan signs, but I think I'm only missing one set of lucky draws and also one Japanese pop. I think I'm just missing like a couple cards. So that's fine. And all I have left for the rest of the video, I've got 3 cards left. That's my Sana placeholder. I have 1 Corn Silk Tea card and I have 2 Dive Booth IVE Magazine fan meet cards. My IVE Magazine fan meet merch should be here in my next sorting video. My next like IVE sorting video. Back here I think I have space for one thing. I'll put that in there, and then I think I need to, yeah, because this is all of like concert-y, photo booky things. Yeah. We'll put in a new page here. This is why I got an extra page in. And I think I'll keep this page specifically for like IVE magazine stuff. We also got another mini pop-up, but it's with line this time instead of Soundwave, which I thought was interesting. I did ask my Korean address to go, but I haven't really heard anything about what they've managed to secure. So I'm just gonna pop these 2 G1 cards here. These were a lot easier to get this year, luckily, than last year, a lot cheaper as well. So that's super nice. I'm still missing one of the Prom Queens fan meet ones, but I'm probably never gonna get it. These were way more affordable than last time. And yeah, I'm really happy that I managed to get both of them for pretty good prices, and I'm excited to get the rest of my merch so I can put like the photo card holder photo card, the cushion photo card and everything like that. I just want to put it all in here, and then I'm gonna have all 40 trading cards hopefully to put behind it. So yes, let's end on a good page. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week for sorting ateez photo cards. If that's not for you, I should have an IVE Switch unboxing up in the next few weeks once my Korean address sends over my albums. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!